I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to convert equations of lines in standard form to slope-intercept form. The standard form is ax plus by plus c equals to 0, and the slope-intercept form is y equals to mx plus b. We can easily read slope m and y-intercept b from slope-intercept form, and slope-intercept form is also used for sketching graph of lines. Knowing y-intercept and slope, we can easily sketch graph of a line. Well, of course, by finding the intercepts, we can sketch graph of the line from standard form, correct? Here we will concentrate how to convert standard form to slope-intercept form. I'll do it in two steps. The first step is isolate y. So the first step is isolate y, the variable y. So we have minus y here. The other terms are x and plus 5. We'll take them to the other side. So we get minus y equals to minus x minus 5, correct? So that is the first step. The second step is divide by coefficient of y. In this particular example, what is the coefficient of y? It is minus 1. So we'll divide everything by minus 1. What do you get? You get y equals to minus divided by minus is plus x, and again minus divided by minus is plus, so we get x plus 5. Do you get it? At times you could take y to the other side and do it in one step also. So if I take y to the other side, I'm left with x plus 5 equals to y. So that is an alternate way, more efficient for this particular example, right? So you could actually switch sometimes. So let's practice this strategy on few examples, right? So you can always pause the video, practice, and then we will move on to the next slide, which will have few more examples. So first step, 4y, we'll just leave it here. Take all other terms to the left, right, 3x plus 7. Now divide by 4. So y equals to minus 3 over 4x plus 7 over 4. That easy it is. Minus 2y. Take all other terms to the other side. Try to write x term first. That makes sense. Y equals to mx plus b, right? And then y will be divided by minus 2. So when you divide minus minus, the signs will change, correct? So just change the sign. So we have half x minus minus becomes plus 7 over 2. Does it make sense? So we divide by minus 2. This became plus, that became plus, this also became plus. So decide initially, then divide. So first divide by minus, then by the number. That will help. Now here we have again a negative number. We'll keep that with y. Take all other terms to the right side. So we have minus 2x, change the signs. Perfect. Divide by minus 3. So what we have here is, first let's divide by minus. So what we get here plus, right, 2x, and change the sign. Does it make sense to you? Now by 3, now by 3. Does it make sense? So some of you who find it difficult can do it in this fashion. So I hope this is a very efficient way which you appreciate. Let's take few more examples. Now in the additional examples, you might sometime have to simplify. So here is second set where you may have to simplify. So let's first adopt the same strategy. That is, first step to isolate y, and second step to divide by coefficient. Y coefficient. Is it okay? Okay. So we have minus 6 y equals to minus 2x minus 9. So when I have divided by minus 6, I will write this as y equals to, first I'll change the signs. So minus becomes plus. We can just write 2x here. This becomes plus 9. Now I divide by 6. So like this. What you notice here is that we could actually simplify this expression, dividing both numerator and denominator and writing them in simple form, correct? So I could write this expression as y equals to 2 divided by 6 is 3, right? So both have two common factors. So we'll simplify. So it is 1 and 3. Do you see that? So we get 1 over 3x. And here we could divide both by 3. 3 times 3 and 3 times 2 plus 3 over 2. So when you do this, you may have to simplify at times. So that adds the third step. Okay. So this is all. Once you do this, then you have your equation in the simplest form. Correct? So let's practice simplifying after the second step. Okay. So let's do these three. You can pause the video, do it with me, and check with me. Okay. 4y is the term on the left. You have to write the x term first. Now divide by 4. So when it is positive, don't have to bother, right? 3 over 4x plus 12 over 4. Now 12 over 4 can be simplified. So I'm writing these expressions here since I don't have space there. So I say y equals to minus 3 over 4x plus 12 divided by 4 is 3. Next term here is minus 2y equals to minus 4x minus 7. Y equals to, since it is negative, I will change the signs first, then divide by 2. And we can simplify. So we have y equals to 4 divided by 2 is 2x plus 7 over 2. Avoid decimals. Don't write 3.5. Okay. Next one here. Minus 3y equals to minus x plus 6. Y equals to, you are dividing by minus, change the signs. Now divide by 3. So that gives you the answer as y equals to 1 over 3x, minus 2. Is that okay? Now, we have done this exercise. After this, find slope, which is the coefficient of x, and y-intercept, and try to sketch the lines. Okay, so your exercise now is question, sketch all the above lines. I hope that gives you good practice and understanding of how to write the equation of line in standard form into slope-intercept form. And as you know, slope-intercept form is y equals to mx plus b. The coefficient of x, which is this, is the slope, right? That is the slope. And y-intercept is, when x is 0, y equals to y-intercept. Using slope and the y-intercept, you could easily sketch a line. So practice how to sketch these lines. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching and all the best.